I asked DeepSeek AI how to make money online fast. Now, to be honest with you, I was completely expecting some typical answer. Something I've heard a million times already. The usual stuff like start dropshipping, or buy crypto, or sell some cheap AI digital products, like for example stickers. I was rolling my eyes before I even hit enter. But what it told me, it actually shocked me. Because it made sense. And when I followed it, it actually worked. So here's the story. I was sitting at my desk late at night, frustrated. I had tried a bunch of things before. I had tried selling random online stuff, like I had tried following YouTube tutorials. I even considered taking another course, but deep down I knew I wasn't really making progress. I was spinning in circles, always starting something and never really finishing. I felt like I was doing a whole lot of things, but getting nowhere. So I typed into DeepSeek AI, how do I make money online fast? And like I said, I expected garbage. I thought it was going to tell me to create some Shopify store and sell some junk I don't even believe in. Or worse, throw some money into crypto and hope for the best. But instead, it gave me a short, clear answer. It said, monetize what you already know. At first, I didn't even take it seriously. I thought, what kind of advice is that? I almost clicked away. But then it actually hit me. That sentence was different. Because it wasn't about chasing the next new trend. It wasn't about copying someone else. It was about telling me to actually look at myself, my knowledge, my story, my own life. And that's when something clicked. Because all this time, I had been ignoring the one thing that made me different from everyone else online. I had been trying to be like all those so-called experts instead of realizing I already had something valuable. I had my own story. I had things that I went through, things I figured out, things I could help others with. That's where the PTP method comes from. Passion to profit. It means turning what you already know, what you've already done, what you already care about, into something that helps other people and makes you money. And the best part about this method is that it's simple enough for anyone to understand, even if you're just starting out, even if you have 0 followers, little money to invest, and no website. Because you already have what you need. Let me explain why most people fail when they try to make money online. They chase trends. They see a new YouTube video about some business model and they jump in without understanding it. They build a store selling products they don't care about. They start affiliate marketing for something they've never even used. And they don't even have the audience to make it work. They create content for people they don't even understand. So they burn out. They procrastinate. They get stuck. And eventually, they give up. Not because they're lazy, but because they're trying to build on the wrong foundation. They're trying to skip ahead instead of starting with what's real and what actually works. The truth is, success online isn't about hacks or secrets. It's about solving real problems for real people. That's why the PTP method works, because it starts with you, your story, your struggles, your solutions. It's about helping people who are where you used to be. Now, unfortunately, we're not allowed to share everything on YouTube, which is why I've recorded a free video to show you how I made over $1,000 a day in profit from my laptop. And right now, we're also offering a few free consultation calls with me or my team to help you come up with a game plan to reach financial freedom in 90 days or less using the PTP method. Now, I highly suggest you click the link in the description below when you're done watching this video. But be quick, because spots fill up extremely fast and soon we'll be forced to take the video down. Here's how the PTP method works in 4 simple steps. Step 1 is to craft a pain-solving offer. Now, what does that mean? It means you take your story and instead of just talking about it, you turn it into a way to help someone else. Let's say you used to be overweight and you figured out how to lose 10 pounds in 3 months while working a full-time job and even taking care of kids. That's very valuable. So instead of calling yourself a fitness coach, you could say, I help busy moms to lose 10 pounds in 90 days without spending hours in the gym and giving up the foods they love. That's clear, that's simple, and it solves a real problem. And most importantly, someone out there is looking for exactly that. And even better yet, they're willing to pay you a lot for that knowledge. Step 2 is to generate appointments organically. When you're just getting started, you don't need paid advertising. You don't even need a fancy website. You don't need complex softwares. You just need to show up online, start sharing what you know with people, post videos or write posts that help people, talk about your own story, talk about what works for you. And when someone relates to it, send them a message. Not a sales pitch, just a conversation. Offer something helpful for free. Maybe a simple checklist, maybe a quick tip. And if it makes sense, invite them to a call. No pressure, you're just having a real conversation and seeing whether or not you can actually help them. If you can't, you don't make them an offer. But if you can help them, you make them an offer. Step 3 is sales. That means when you get on a call, you're not trying to trick everyone. This isn't the Wolf of Wall Street. You're just asking them about their problems. You listen, you try to understand. What do they want? What are they struggling with? And if you really know you can help them, you explain how. You make one clear offer. Not 5 different packages, not a confusing pitch, just one offer, one solution, and one transformation. And you tell them what it costs. You tell them what they'll get. And if they say yes, amazing. If they say no, that's okay too. You're not chasing, you're not begging. You're just being honest and helpful. Step 4 is to deliver and over-deliver. This part is important because this is how you build something that lasts. When someone pays you, your goal is not just to meet their expectations. Your goal is to exceed them if you can. Start by working one-on-one. Give them some of your time, help them deeply, get them results. It will make you more money later down the line because you'll come up with better offers and be more convincing when you sell. And when they get a result, you ask for a testimonial. Ask if they know someone else who needs help. Slowly you build a real business. You get known for being someone who actually delivers, someone who actually cares. And once your offer works with a few clients, then you can turn it into a group offer or a course or something more scalable, but only after it's proven. Now let me tell you what happened when I actually followed this method. I sat down and wrote out everything I had gone through in my life. I thought about the times I struggled, the things I figured out, the things people always asked me for help with. Then I picked one thing I could help with and turned it into a simple offer. I made a post about it. Nothing fancy, just a few lines explaining the problem and how I could help. I messaged a few people who liked the post. One person said, "Sure, I'm interested," and we booked a call. During my first sales call, I was super nervous. My heart was beating so fast in my chest, I felt I was going to have a heart attack. But I did it anyway. So I asked them questions. I understood their problems, current situation, and their goals. And I said, "Here's how I can help." I explained my offer and they said yes. They paid me $1,000 just like that. That was my first client. From one call in 1 hour, I made $1,000. I didn't run ads. I didn't have a complicated website. It was just my story, my knowledge, and a simple offer. And after that, it became real. I got more confident. I posted more. I talked to more people. And slowly it built up. And the moment I told my mom, I showed her on my phone that notification, she almost cried. She was so proud of me. But more than that, I was proud of myself. Because I finally saw that I didn't need to be someone else. I finally saw my dreams were real and I could be financially free. And what's amazing with this method is that it works fast. Not because it's some kind of magic, but because it's actually real. You're not building a fake business like dropshipping, where you only keep 5 to 20% in profit if you even manage to make it successful. 99% never do. You're helping people here. And people will always need help. That's what makes it timeless. You don't need a following to get started. You don't need tens of thousands of dollars to get started. It's not like a brick and mortar business. You don't need fancy tech. Now, unfortunately, we're not allowed to share everything on YouTube, which is why I've recorded a free video to show you how I made over $1,000 a day in profit from my laptop. And right now, we're also offering a few free consultation calls with me or my team to help you come up with a game plan to reach financial freedom in 90 days or less using the PTP method. Now, I highly suggest you click the link in the description below when you're done watching this video. But be quick, because spots fill up extremely fast and soon we'll be forced to take the video down. Now, let me tell you what not to do. Do not build a course before you've helped people one-on-one, because you have no idea what people really need until you've talked to enough of them. Don't try to scale before your offer works with real conversations. Otherwise, you're just wasting time and money. And never sell promises you can't keep. Be honest, there's no guarantees in life. Always give real value, real transformation, and that's what builds trust. That's what builds your brand. So here's what I want you to do today. Take 1 hour, just 1 hour. Sit down and make a list of everything you've been through, everything you've ever learned in your life, every skill you have, every problem you've solved. Then ask yourself, what painful problem can I help someone else fix with this? Once you find that, write a simple offer, just one sentence. Then post something about it online. Start a few conversations. Don't overthink it. Don't wait to feel ready. Just start. And here's the final question I want to leave you with. What do you already know that other people would pay to learn? Try the passion to profit method for the next 6 to 12 months. You will be honestly shocked at how much value you can offer to the world and how much money you can make doing it. So if you're serious about becoming financially free this year, not 10 years down the line, this year, click the link in the description below, because I've made a video where I'm explaining how I've been able to make more than $1,000 a day in profit. And right now, we're also offering free strategy calls with me or a member of my team to help you come up with a custom game plan to help you reach financial freedom in 90 days or less. But be quick, because we have very limited spots and they fill up fast. And soon, we'll take that video down. So click on the link in the description below. And with that said, I'll see you on the other side.